Hey beauties, it's your girl Chakisha Sims, owner, stylist, and instructor at Hair Couture Salon and Spa. So today I want to show you how I went from that to this using Influence hair care products. So when I took my sewing out, I used the rosemary stimulating spray to help lift up any dry scalp or buildup that was on my scalp. Then I cleansed it with this deep cleansing shampoo, which is always my first shampoo, whether it's on myself or my clients. And then I went through with the rosemary stimulating shampoo so I can refresh my scalp and as well as give my scalp a really good clean. And then I followed up with the coconut milk shampoo, which is amazing, especially if you have thinner hair. And then what I used was some of this multiplex conditioning treatment. I use this in the salon all the time, and I highly recommend that you get some for yourself because everyone needs a good conditioning treatment at home. Then I went back in after I shampooed and conditioned with this coconut milk leave-in prior to me doing my blow dry. And then once I finished my blow dry, I then went in and added some of this S3 serum. I use this sometimes prior to blow drying. So now I'm going to just kind of show you the steps of the process. So this is me just kind of combing through my hair and using the Silver Bird blow dryer with comb attachment. I love a good comb attachment, especially if you are a chemically free. It gets those roots nice and straight. Then I went ahead and sectioned my hair. I always section my hair when I am flat ironing or curling. It just makes it a lot easier. And what I'm using here is a Babyliss Titanium Pro. Now this does go up to 450, but if you are using this flat iron at home, I highly recommend that you at least start off at 425 to prevent any heat processing to your hair. So now I'm just gonna go and do a voiceover because I didn't have my mic on, but I'm gonna show you how I wrap my hair because I don't like to keep it super curly, but I love the body. So for me, the key to wrapping your hair is to kind of section it off. So I always kind of section behind the ear, and I use the whole width of my hand to keep it from falling. So it's kind of like you're palming it at the top of your hand and then using your fingertips to grip the rest of it from falling. So I normally use a paddle brush, a rat tail comb, and a boar brush. And what I want to show you too is for those that struggle to get that back part, you want to kind of flip your your brush upside down as you saw me do right there. If you try to keep it right side up, you're going to kind of have a struggle. And so I'm just showing you again, you want to kind of flip it. So that definitely makes it easier when you get into the back, because if you're trying to keep it the same way as if you were around the front of the hair, you're going to really have a hard time. And as you can see, this is super simple. I don't have extremely long hair, but if you do have longer hair, I'm going to show you how to use the hairpins to keep it in place. So what I like to do is then go in with my rat tail comb just to get the little fine pieces. And that's actually a teasing brush, but that is perfect to get those little pieces of hair laying flat. And it's perfect for applying your edge control. So what I'm going to show you now really quickly, if you have longer hair and you're wrapping it like I just did, and you need to use these jumbo pins, you want to actually have the shorter part on the base versus the long part. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to flip it over and see that short part, you want that to be closest to your scalp because it will avoid dents. Whether you're pin curling or putting it in on your wrap, I definitely recommend you do that so you don't have to go back in with the flat iron in the morning to get those dents out. So as you can see, I use the paddle brush to comb my wrap out, and I always like to use a wide tooth comb when I'm combing out my wraps. The only time I'll use a fine tooth comb if I need to go in and fix my part or get my edges to lay down a little bit. but I recommend using the wide tooth comb, especially if you sweat at night, because when your hair sweats during the middle of the night, your roots start to revert, so it makes it harder to comb with the rat tail comb. So you want to make sure that you're using a wider tooth comb when you're combing out your wrap. So I'm just having a little bit of fun playing in my hair because I absolutely love the way Influence hair care products makes your hair feel. So if you are interested in getting more information about having professional retail products, make sure you click the link in my bio. It's important that we make sure that we make that investment. I will be featuring Influence products, but whether you use Influence or whatever brand your stylists use, make sure you make that investment because it is super important. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I hope you enjoyed. So until next time, beauties, peace.